Hey there. It's August 27th. It's about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look like a potato. But I was sitting here thinking about, I was responding to um, one of my online friends who commented, hoping I'm in the Powerball, And it made me think about what I want to do with that money immediately, and it always goes to mental health because there's such scarce resources in the community, and what goes with mental health is addiction and lack of housing and domestic violence. And somehow it all gets connected, right? Some people just get hangry and, that's it. So, these are our friends and neighbors. I'm one of them. I'm not ashamed. It is what it is, right? It's, awareness is key, but don't just take the professional's word for it. Make sure you do some research on your own, but have faith in your provider. But question, providers question as well when they're seeking care. We all do it because we want to make sure we're getting the best care possible. And you know what? You have the informed decision, right? As long as you speak for yourself, you have the right to make the decisions for yourself. So keep that in mind. But every action has a reaction, and that can blow up every which way but Sunday. I'm sorry. I've seen it. We've all seen it. In different ways. I work in healthcare. I've seen it on the unit, on the hospital. Patients have seen it because they're on the same unit. Roommates have dealt with it. Transport. State-funded taxis. In Connecticut, it's VAO. Just, how does the saying go? I don't know exactly. Bite your nose to spite your face. That doesn't sound right, but if it is, it sounds stupid. Doesn't make sense. But I guess it made me think of something like, don't put yourself in a predicament just because you want to stamp your feet. Listen, I am one of the biggest guys who stamp my feet, and I think I can dictate my care as well. And you know what? Just realize who's on your team, and that's what's important. Not your team of professionals or a team of friends on a bigger scale. It's like, who is on your team? I'm learning who is on Team Scott, who wants to be on Team Scott, who's not interested in being on Team Scott, who acts like they are on Team Scott, but they're not, and the ones that are truly on Team Scott. Once you know your clan, you're good. You got to know your little troops. We all have our desire for our little cliques, right? Even when we're loners, we need somewhere to feel comfortable. So if you went into, I don't know, a McDonald's, I'm trying to think of just a chain. If you walked into a McDonald's and you knew that, at lunchtime it was going to be filled with, kids with babies and stuff like that. Not kids with babies. Well, yeah, to me now they're kids, My son's 33 and my daughter's 28, so yeah, these kids today. Anyway, I've rambled enough about nothing, but everything. All I know is I've got a lot of feelings, and I've been wanting to find the opportunity to share them. I just don't know when the right opportunity is, if there's even a right opportunity. I don't want my messages to be missed, but I guess the only way to do it is try it, right? Somebody can always look back. I don't know how to do all these live videos and shit. I'm nervous. I don't want to fuck this up, and I don't want to be disrespectful to people and miss comments and acting like I'm ignoring them. Listen, I'm going to talk a little bit about mental health, and that would put me over the edge. Normally it wouldn't, but I just ended an 8-year relationship this year. So I'm a little sensitive. I'm a little all over the place. Certainly from when I first started posting the videos, you saw my heightened mania. And if you didn't, just take a look. I was manic. That's what manic looks like. I was still with me, but I was manic, and I filmed them on purpose. So healthcare professionals can get an understanding of what it could look like in their patient's world, not just from the bedside. I am not only a healthcare worker, I am a patient, and I'm a proud patient. Ignorance isn't bliss in this situation. A lot of people bottle everything up inside. Here you go. I came out, I came out when I was 30. So, it's not really healthy to bottle things up inside, because eventually they'll either eat at you, or you just vomit it out, or you just stay subtly unhappy in your life, which we only have one run at this. So, it's really hard to determine, what are needs and what are wants, especially when we've grown to be comfortable. Some people embrace change, some people resist it. I do both. Depends on the topic. I have trouble remembering things, but I won't forget anything that really I was angry about, or, it caused me to be suspicious or something. I don't forget any of those things. You ask me where I just put my coffee, yeah. Don't worry, I'll make another one, and then I'll find the cup later in the microwave. So, speaking of which, this is going to get cold. I appreciate you listening. I've had a really interesting journey, so I guess here I'm just going to touch base. Mr. Potato Head's got something to say, huh? All right, so listen. All right, I'm going to start now and go backwards just really quick. Yeah, really quick. That's funny. I'm going to be 52 October 10th. So my Libra is coming up. And I'm excited about that. It's Halloween. I love scary movies. I used to watch really horrific ones. Now I just don't really like them anymore, just as much as I'm not really fond of roller coasters. Not that I've been to an amusement park in a long time, but, it's not the same anymore. I don't know, I need some Zofran or something. Because I can get a little nauseated on those rides now, crazy as it is, but love them my whole life. But yeah, scary movies like, Hostel. I don't know who that hot fucking guy is that was tied up to the chair and they slit his ankles. I don't remember his name, but I remember when I had a MySpace page my daughter helped me do. I was like 30, like I said, and I put him on the cover, and Ryan Reynolds too. Sorry. Yep. And so yeah, there you go, huh? So that was on my MySpace cover. Yeah, so that was random. But see, that's the kind of shit I want to do. I want to just talk in random, and I don't know. I want people to maybe, I'm assuming I'll be able to read all the comments afterwards, after people comment, and then maybe make maybe a sub video in response so I don't miss anybody. I don't want to be disrespectful, and I really do care, because the purpose of me being here is for me, number one, because this is my pseudo online journal, but it's 9:49, so I'm going to do this for 11 minutes, okay? I'm sorry. So I'm going to go backwards really quick. So here I am. I am in healthcare. I am currently on break from work so I can manage my new changes and the developments that happened in my life over the past few years since 2023. My mom passed away in 2023, and that gave me a little bit of spiral downwards. I better speed it up because it's 10:20. And then in 2024, I witnessed my partner of 7.5 years at that point not behaving in a relationship manner, exclusive one. So yeah, not until this year. Then this year was the C'est La Vie, April Fool's Day. But I'm sorry, I'm running late. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm trying to recover from an 8-year relationship. So see you soon. It's 11 minutes.